Hey guys, testing. Can you hear me? Let's just say hi on the chat if you guys can hear me.
Hey guys, testing.
Fantastic. Hey guys, welcome to the I think the fourth or fifth AMA that we have with our community today. My name is Steven. I'm the creator of MahaDAO. Thank you all for being with us today. And we have a lot of exciting stuff that we're going to share with you today. So yeah, thank you all for joining us. And we hope to sort of start getting straight into it. But before we begin, guys, would love to encourage all of you to use the chat to ask questions and any concerns or queries. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them put up on the screen. So yeah, just like that, we will have your questions put up. So we're excited to have all of you here with us, and yep, let's get started. So let's see here. hmm I'm gonna share my screen and share screen. Yep, there we go. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic, guys. So let's try. Just jump straight into it. Yeah. So today we have a lot of amazing stuff, amazing updates that we're going to share with you. And boy, has it been a crazy month. And I think even though we're sort of in a bear market, it still is a very exciting time for us to still be pushing all of these different updates that we have. So the first one we're going to share with you guys is the amazing news of Maha getting listed on India's biggest exchange. So as of yesterday, we got Maha listed on CoinDCX, which is the biggest exchange currently in India, and it's a very exciting moment for us because essentially the Indian community are very much fans of Maha, but they were never able to buy and sell the Maha token. So what this sort of does is it sort of lets the entire country, the entire nation, be able to sort of buy and sell Maha. And I think it's one of the crucial exchange listings. It's taken us a while, but it happened, guys. It happened yesterday. So this is the first update that we'd like to share, is that we have got a Maha listed on India's biggest exchange, and hoping for, obviously, guys, more volume, more community members, more people, and obviously more exchanges to list Maha in the coming few months. So that is the update with respect to exchange listings, and yeah, we will just continue to sort of keep doing this and getting more people, more quality work done from our side. So that, guys, is update number one. Hope you enjoyed it. Second, guys, that we're going to share with you is an update on our Gasless Wallet. MahaDAO is amongst the first few people to build is a very user friendly and easy to use gasless wallet. And I can share with you guys that we are right about a few weeks away, just 1 or 2 weeks away from the launch of this wallet. We have specifically hired a team in Venezuela to sort of work with us in getting this wallet, launched properly, successfully in Venezuela. So we're one of the first few guys to sort of do this in a very easy and simple way. So excited to share with you guys that yeah, our wallet is nearing completion. I think it's not more than a week or two before we officially launch the ARTH gasless wallet. And it's, yeah, you can see some of the screenshots. It's very simple, very easy to use, very good looking as well. and it comes in two languages. It comes in Spanish and English. So yeah, and this, by the way, guys, is going to be multi-platform. So it's going to be on Android and iOS. So we're excited to have this wallet up because a lot of users will start to be able to uh, interact with Earth and Maha in a very easy way. So, guys, that's the second update. We have a lot more to share with you. So stay tuned as we go through all the stuff that we have to share. Okay, so the third in the line is product improvement. So, guys, I believe that there is no such thing as a complete product. We always have to keep on innovating. We always have to keep on building bigger and bigger, features and improvements to our protocol and product. Happy to share with you guys that we have, in the last few weeks itself pushed a lot of major updates to our product that let us sort of do things. Let me see if I can share with you guys. Like, for example, here you can see a much more cleaner and beautifuler interface than before. You can see we have all sorts of farms uh, integrated all in one page. Like, for example, here you can see farms on Ellipsis, farms on dot finance, farms in Maha, everything in sort of in just this one place to make things simpler, to make things easier for users, right? So a lot of product improvements have been made in the last few weeks, and many times what we would do is we would tweak these. Some of you guys who have been following us on our Twitter, you guys would have seen the updates on the products. So excited to share with you guys that we have been continuously working on improving the products that we have on board. So we will continue to make improvements, and we will continue to grow the number of users, the daily active users, the number of whales in the TVL on our protocol. So that's the second thing we wanted to sort of sorry, the third or fourth thing that we wanted to sort of share with you guys. Um, all right, so moving forward, guys, there's more more fancy stuff that we're gonna share with you. I hope so far you are enjoying the updates that we have. Yeah. Okay, this one is interesting. Team expansion, guys. We are working on expanding our team, and I think we're one of the few projects in a bear market to even think about expanding our team. uh, we are looking to expand our team by a scale of 2 to 3 times. So I think we will easily cross 80 or 100 team members by the end of this year. We current At the moment we are up about 50 team members, out of which 25 are full time with us, and the remaining 25 are contributors, community members. So yeah, I think we're somewhere around the 50 mark at the moment. By the end of this year, I think we would be double that. We would be double or triple in terms of our team size. A lot of you guys might have seen on the Twitter that we have been posting on some job applications that we want people to sort of help us on. So would request you guys to, if you know people that would want to join, want to contribute full time, uh, and not just get paid in cash, but also get paid in Maha as well, do ask them to reach out to us, because we are expanding like crazy, just to say the least. So looking forward for all you lovely people to start helping us grow and expand our team as we start to get grow further and become bigger and bigger. So the second thing, the I think the sixth update we wanted to share with you is the team expansion. Okay. All right. This one is exciting. Guys, happy to share with you that we have finally and officially launched on the Ethereum chain. And there are two types of collaterals that we are going to be using ARTH to sort of launch with. And the two are going to be ETH and Frax shares. We're very excited to work with different communities and different stable coins and different people in the Ethereum space. And as you know, Ethereum is one of the biggest, obviously the biggest blockchain in TVL as of today, right? So hoping that in the next coming weeks, as we focus on our launch on Ethereum, we start to attract more whales, more community members, more people into the whole mission and vision of MahaDAO and ARTH. So happy to share with you guys that we have officially launched on Ethereum, and there are two kinds of collaterals that you can use to mint the ARTH stablecoin. It's ETH and Frax shares. And the reason why we're doing Frax shares is because we are sort of getting uh, more integrations and collaborations with the Frax community. So that's something we're excited to sort of share with you guys as well. Um, the next update we wanted to share with you is more incentives. Now, this is exciting for all of you guys out there who are farming Maha by adding liquidity, supporting the protocol, and helping the entire community grow, right? So we're excited to share with you guys that we are launching more and more new and clever ways of using Maha token as an incentive to grow the TVL, to grow the volume, to grow the community, and so on. If you see here, anytime this is the new interface for when a person comes in to take a loan. If you look at the very bottom here, you can see a very small line that says Maha APR, which means essentially for taking out a loan in the system, in the protocol, you will not only be able to mint ARTH, but you will also get an APR or return in Maha for taking out loans on the platform. And I think this is one of the cleverer ways of us trying to, incentivize the TVL and the liquidity of our platform. So this is something that we're very excited to share with you guys. Is that over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have more incentives for all you wonderful yield farmers and stakers out there. So that is, I guess, update number 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I'm not even counting right now. There's so much stuff that we have to share, and I hope you guys are enjoying the update so far. Okay, so moving on, what else do we have? Oh man, this is what can we say about this, right? Not only are we launching on Ethereum, but we're also launching on Phantom and Avalanche. Guys, Phantom and Avalanche have given us full support. We actually have a group with us and the Phantom CEO, which is fantastic. The amount of support and love they're giving to the Mahara community, where we will be interacting with Phantom influencers, Phantom DeFi projects, AVAX influencers, AVAX DeFi projects. So we're going to start to get a lot of people from different chains and different communities involved. So I think this is very exciting because a lot of our community members come from Maha and they come from Polygon. So these are the two places where a lot of the community members come from. But pretty soon we're going to get community members coming from Phantom and Avalanche because we're going to launch on Phantom and Avalanche. So happy to share with you guys that yes, we're going to go live on these chains pretty soon. We are in touch with influencers, in touch with projects. I think each chain we're in touch with at least 6 to 7 different partners that we're going to work with together to create a big and massive launch. So this is where we are with our launch on Phantom and Avalanche. I think in about 2 weeks or so we should see this sort of take steam. Yeah. So very excited for this to happen, and yeah, moving forward from there. Okay. Oh man, growing community and reach. All you wonderful Maharajas or Patrons, I would like to say, thank you all for joining the mission, joining the vision, and staking your Maha and adding liquidity and giving support, reaching out to the community, all the things, all the small, big and small bits of interaction within the MahaDAO ecosystem. We're very thankful to all of you guys. Our numbers are growing. I think last AMA or so, we were at 38 or 40,000 followers, let's say, on Twitter. I think that's now growing quite a bit. Our Telegram numbers are growing. Our Discord numbers are growing. And happy to see this sort of become bigger and bigger. So I'm happy to welcome all you new faces out there, and yeah, I mean, please share this with your friends, family, and help us make this into a bigger and bigger mission. There's one question that I see on the chat that says, "Is there any reward for people who join this AMA?" Well, the answer is yes. We will pass out a form at the end of this call, so that all you wonderful contributors get also some lovely Maha tokens for participating in this AMA, because it's our mission to sort of give as much as Maha to the people out there. Okay, moving on, guys. We're going to share a bit about what now that we've shared a bit, as much as we can about the past month. We're going to share you guys a bit about what we're going to do in the next few weeks, as such. Yeah. So this is a brief about the upcoming roadmap that we have, and I'm going to try and make sure we um, do something a little bit special for our community members out there. Okay, this is interesting, guys. MahaX bribes. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with what is a bribe, but essentially it means a way for people to pay you for your voting power, or to pay you for your governance power. So MahaX Bribes, guys, is one of the most exciting things that we have in store for the people who stake their Maha tokens. And why is that? It means that basically we're going to make it so open and flexible for projects that want to have a share of the Maha voting power, to allow them to sort of incentivize MahaX holders by giving bribes in their own native token. And I think what's very cool about it is that it gives the Maha X holders revenue for staking and locking their Maha. This, I believe, is not only going to create additional revenue for Maha X stakers, Maha stakers, but at the same time, it's going to encourage or incentivize a lot of people who are currently not who have not yet staked their Maha to stake their Maha and earn incentives from it. So I think this is a very exciting thing. We would like to sort of let you guys know that we're working on that in the next in the month of May, mid-May or so, we are estimating to launch MahaX bribes. So all you wonderful stakers out there, you will be starting to earn revenue from various projects out there. So yeah, that's something exciting that we would like to share with you guys. Um, yeah. Oh, and of course, TVL incentives. So this is something that I would like to share with you, which is a little bit of a secret, but we're going to have a lot of different TVL incentives set up. One of them, guys, is, let me share with you over here. Give me a moment. Yeah. One of the incentives, guys, as you can see here, is two projects that we have partnered with, Ellipsis Finance and Dot Dot Finance. Ellipsis and Dot Dot are two projects that we have worked with, where they are giving us incentives not in Maha, but in their own native token for providing liquidity onto the protocol. So very excited to sort of have these guys work in giving us incentives for the TVL, because that just creates more and more liquidity, more and more growth, and more TVL. And I think we're going to start to see that exponential or a sudden uptick in our TVL as we start to slowly grow and grow the liquidity and the incentives we have. So that is the next thing that we're going to focus on over the in the month of May. Okay, guys, this is the exciting bit, right? All you wonderful people out there, we're gonna answer your questions, and take the next few minutes to answer as much as we can about your queries, your concerns. So feel free to just drop your questions in the YouTube chat, and I will try my best to answer them as much as possible. Um, we have the questions from not only this chat, but we also have a list of questions uh, from the from our Telegram and from our Discord that we're going to start to slowly slowly answer as much as we can. So bear with me, guys, if we miss anything. But if we do, please try to ping me on the YouTube live, and we'll try to answer all these questions. Okay, all right. So the first question I can see is from. Okay, let's see here. Let's start a look at Telegram first and see what we have. Okay. All right. So I think there are a few people here that would love to hear a bit about the debt pool. Okay, so and the first thing we would like to share with you guys is that we have finished the migration and the integration of this debt pool, and we have sort of added up to 5,000 Maha of rewards. Currently, it is in testing phase, and once the testing phase is over, we're going to top it up with close to 30,000 Maha, which at current price point is roughly 150 grand worth of fees. At the same time, there's also about a couple of revenue generated from the liquidations, from the protocol fees that we've collected so far. So all of that in this month will be sent over to the debt pool. Now, this month has been 150 grand, but I think by next month, we would see it scale a lot more. Our goal is obviously to make sure that this clears off in about a week or two. Now, there has been a few concerns that people who had, let's say, staked before have now seen their balance disappear. But that's because the staking contract has just been retopped up. So, in basically 30 days from today, you would not only see the old balance get reflected back, but you would see more Maha accumulated because you are because we are speeding up the incentives for the debt pool holders. So that should be the answer to, I think, Laszlavak. I hope I pronounced your name right for your question. Next question is, how much was the cost of the listing? Okay, so I think you're referring to the coin DCX listing. Uh, I mean, we cannot say that, but one thing for sure is that they were so excited for the coin DCX team has been very supportive. We have known actually the CoinDCX founders when before they became the biggest exchange in India. So we're hoping that they do give us more listings and possibly even ARTH trading pairs for free. So that's something we can. That's what we can share with regarding the listing cost. But one thing for sure, Edward, is that we have more than enough funds to not only run salaries for maybe 2 years, maybe, but we also have enough funds to list on one of the tier one exchanges. So So I don't think it should matter how much was the listing, because we would have enough funds for to sort of pay for that. Okay, Harry asks us, will it launch in a couple of weeks on iOS? So, Harry, I believe you're asking us the question regarding to the ARTH wallet. Um, the ARTH wallet is going in the same time in both Android and iOS, and that's amazing, right? We get to tackle two birds in one stone, right? So the answer is yes. The only issue is that sometimes the App Store, the Apple App Store, takes time, right? Sometimes they take 1 day, sometimes they take 1 month to approve an app. So we're just sort of waiting for just the Apple approval process to get cleared. But the Android is live, as you can see, and so while both should go live at the same time, we're gonna of course have the Android live before the iOS. Okay, let's say I think we answered this one. Jitesh asked, no reward for AMA joiners off for for in this YouTube. As mentioned, yes, guys, if you are in this AMA, you will get you will be given rewards in the form of Maha for joining, because it's one of our mission and vision to try and give Maha to as many people as possible. Yeah, so if you come and tell us that, hey, you want Maha for participating in this AMA, let us know. We're gonna be more than happy to give it to you, because we want as many people to have Maha in their hands. Let's see here. Any hints for the next IBO? So um, the IBO is something that we talk about in Maha Starter, and there are a few projects out there that are quite good. So of course we had two IBOs. We've had Scallop and Forward in the early months, in the last months of 2021. But the question is, are we going to have more IBOs, right? So the answer is yes. The question is when, and also a bit about how, right? So a lot of these IPOs happened in a bull market when everyone was excited. There was a lot of liquidity, a lot of volume, a lot of anticipation, and a lot of excitement for projects to get listed on KuCoin as well. So today, I believe we are in a bear market. So the market situations are not the best for launching an IPO. But in terms of projects, my God, there are so many projects. I mean, I cannot tell you. I mean, I can't explain or sort of measure, because I've actually lost count of how many projects keep reaching out to us because of the success of Scallop and Forward, right? So essentially, there is a lot of projects in the pipeline. We want to make sure that we are doing it as high quality as possible, but also at the same time making sure the market conditions are right. So you're going to see more IBOs happen once, probably by the end of this year, because that's when we launch Mahachain, uh, which is going to be our own blockchain, right? And so any project that is going to launch on or do launch on the Mahachain will get their own exclusive IBO or IDO on the Maha Starter. And I think that's going to be the way forward, or the plan forward for the IBOs. Okay, Ivan asks, what about banana rewards? Okay, so Ivan, you're asking us a question about the banana rewards, and I believe that's because you're referring to the leverage strategies that we have. So a very cool thing, Ivan, is that in this, your banana rewards will continue to accumulate. There has been some bugs that have been raised by the community, by our community members, by our patrons, who are even more loyal community members, regarding the banana rewards. So those, I guess, would be fixed. But at the same time, we would work more closely on getting giving not just banana but also some Maha rewards along with your banana rewards as well. So this, guys, is leverage strategies where you can come in, leverage yourself in our various farms to earn more rewards. So yeah, this is something that we are doing with Banana, but we'll continue to do with more other pools as well. We're also working in having banana rewards for the Earth Maha pair. So there's certain milestones we need to reach, but I think we need to get to. But I don't think that's too far away from where we are today. Jitesh asks, any updates on Mahachain? Oh my God, we have such a big. I mean, I don't want to leak out what we have in store for Mahachain, but let me just share with you guys that. Let's see here. So this is my profile. Yes, over here. Guys, we have successfully deployed the governance module, the staking module, the proof of stake module, the incentives module, the UI, the testnet, the faucet for the Mahachain. It's all live, it's all ready. What are we waiting for? Well, we're waiting for operations, we're waiting for documentation, we're waiting for a bigger team. It's important that we do this with a big bang. So that's why we are sort of making sure that we do it right. And so somewhere around Q3 or Q4 of this year, we'll be launching the Mahachain. But as you can see in the screenshot, a lot of the work, a lot of the innovation is already done, already created. It's going to be a Cosmos chain with IBC involved, in inter-blockchain connectivity involved. So we're going to get a lot of marketing, a lot of community members excited for this, and yeah, excited to sort of get share this update with the Mahachain. So okay, let's continue. Any update on the forward IBO? It's in stalemate since long. No clarity when it will launch. So guys, the forward IBO is taking its time, and of course, we understand the team. They want to launch when the market is ripe and strong, but obviously it will not it will not be fair, it will not be right for us to leave our wonderful community members, our wonderful people who have gotten into Mars Starter, to just leave them in a stalemate, like how Saurabh mentions, right? So what we're going to do is two things, right? One is we're going to give extra forward tokens from our share. We also have a share in forward. We're going to give a portion of that to the forward IBO participants, which means if you participated and you bought into forward, you will get slightly more tokens, and this is coming from us. The reason why is because we want to give you something extra for the time, and we care for you, right? We want to give you guys more rewards for supporting the Maha project for this long, right? So all forward investors will get a little bit more than what they invested for. And at the same time, they will also have the option for a refund if they want. Yeah. Now, everyone knows Forward is listing on a major exchange. I can't tell which one it is, obviously, but it's pretty obvious to many of our community members which one it is. But if you do want your share or your funds returned back, then please do let us know. We will be more than happy to refund the your allocation, if you wish to choose. So we're going to do these two things just to make sure that we take care of you guys, that you're happy, and that you are flexible in what you want to choose as well. um, Next question is from Crypto No Miss Mata. Okay, sorry if I butchered your name. We want stakers NFT. I think yes, you stakers will not only get NFTs, they'll get T-shirts, they'll get caps, they'll get hoodies, they'll get coffee mugs, all sorts of swag. Yeah. So we just gave out these wonderful T-shirts. Let me see if I can find it in our Twitter feed. It must be like way. Oh, there we go, right here. we just gave away a lot of these wonderful T-shirts which says "I staked Maha for life." I mean, that's amazing, right? So all the people who staked Maha for 4 years got this wonderful T-shirt where it says "I staked Maha for life." Not only that, even I'm wearing a Maha T-shirt right now. So if you stake, we will try to see if we can give you guys NFTs, but you are definitely getting T-shirts, swags, coffee mugs, whatever you want, even iPhone cases. We'll pop that over to you. Yeah. All right, perfect. Moving on. Bastian asks, "Do you plan on another audits on your new products?" So, Bastian, there are two things that we're focused on. One is audits, of course. So we're trying to see. We're of course working towards getting an Open Zeppelin audit, where and not just Open Zeppelin, any of the, I guess, tier 1 audit firms, the top quality, expensive audit firms. We will be getting in touch with them to continuously audit our our protocol. But at the same time, we are also working on with Immunify. I mean, I'm just sharing the screen with you guys here. This is Immunify, where you can see this is their onboarding questionnaire that they've given us, where we're working on a bug bounty program with them, so that we can sort of get not just audits done, but also bug bounty hunters from the outside to help find bugs in our protocol. We take this very seriously, and we want to be as rewarding as we can to the bug bounty hunters, because security and stability of the protocol is very important. Okay. Okay. Jitesh asks, "Extremely selective and slow. If I can say when it comes to IBO, Master is extremely selective and slow. If I can say when it comes to IBO, is this by design or are you planning to add more IBOs?" So this is not by design, really. If we get quality people, we would be doing one every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, honestly. But Jitesh, as you know, in crypto, there's so much shit in crypto that to weed out the shit, you really need to do proper due diligence. Because I mean, 99% of crypto projects out there are horrible. They're like the worst rug pulls, or the worst. Like they're not that great at all. But there are two very good projects that I think we are considering. One of them is a privacy protocol. The other one is a trading protocol that we are considering. Yeah, so nothing finalized, but ascertaining more on quality versus quantity. Okay, Salman asks, "Good day. Will there be more staking programs across the other exchanges?" Salman, I don't know if you're aware, but there is our Maha and Scallop, sorry, or rather, we are having our own exchange coming up pretty soon. So we can't share more information about what, when, and how. But not only are we having our own exchange, but we are going to get listed on other exchanges as well. So there will be staking programs, but not on the same exchanges as the ones we have right now. It will be in other exchanges. It will be in other newer ones, bigger ones than the ones we already have. Okay, G2NK asks, "Is there any plan to introduce NFTs with benefits for a hodler? That is, for example, 5% to the APY or so." There is a similar mechanic, G2NK, and that's going to be happening with the MahaX bribes. So it's a very similar mechanic. We can try and figure out more ways of boosting APY with NFTs. But definitely, we are looking at the NFT space, and I think more so when the Mahachain sort of goes live. So that's our plan, sort of moving forward with benefits for hodling the Maha token. Okay, next question. So, guys, we're trying to answer as much as questions as we can. So do bear with us as if we do take too much time. Can you please share more light about the migration and how it will affect Maha in this space. So there's, I guess, two kinds of migrations. One is a migration which happened with the debt pool holders. That migration is purely just, a better system, a more accountable system, so that we can pay back people who invested into the earlier versions of the protocol. It will not affect Maha in any way or so. I think it's a very tiny amount that is being taken from the emission. So my hope is that the debt pool holders get paid back in Maha multiple times their investment, right? That's what I would hope for, or what I would want for. Um, and so it should not, I mean, it should not affect in any negative way, if that's what you're implying. But I'm hoping that it creates more trust and transparency with how a project should handle things like a debt pool. So yeah. Um, okay, when will the first Maha staking contract be paid out? So let me see if you're referring to something regarding the old initial staking programs. So if you are referring to that, I think there's a section in our FAQs which I will share later in the which I'll try to see if I can share in the YouTube live right now, where if you staked in the early staking pools using something like Ferrum Networks Unifier, you will see that there were two staking pools, and and you would have no way to sort of figure out where and how to get back your rewards and tokens. All you need to do is just visit this FAQ page and just click on this link, and you will get your tokens and rewards back. So so yeah, that should be with regards to the first staking program, and anything with regards to ongoing staking programs, it should be immediate. So the rewards are always instantaneous. With regards to Deadpool 30,000 Maha, that the $150,000 we're giving to the Deadpool holders, that should reflect from today to the next 30 days. So it's a span of 30 days from there. How do you see the recent downturn in crypto would impact our growth plan? Oh man, I'm excited that there is a downturn, because I think it removes all the shit in crypto, all the bad projects, all the shit coins out of the crypto space. And so for us, it's good news, right? It's good news for us because we get not only time to build better and better products, but we also get more attention and more legitimacy than the other projects out there. For example, our listing on India's biggest exchange came after a lot of due diligence, right? So things like this don't happen with shitcoins, obviously, right? So I think as we sort of continue our growth, we should be more, not just fine but stronger than ever. Furthermore, Jitesh, we are also expanding our team, and we have enough funds in place to pay 2 years of salaries in place. So I think we're very well funded. We are very well planned. We want to take care of our community. We try to be transparent. We try to show trust. All of these things sort of help us get achievements, milestones, right, along the way. So um, that's where we are with that. Okay, so next question is from Abhi. He says, I love the scallop rewards I get for staking Maha, waiting for forward rewards and more projects on Maha Starter. Abhi, something very cool you need to know is not just are you going to be getting scallop and forward rewards, but you are soon going to be getting bribes from other tokens, other projects as well, for your MahaX. And I think that's going to be very bullish for MahaX, because we're going to start to get a lot of what do you say, a lot of incentives and revenue from these different protocols. So yeah, that's something exciting to share with you, Abhi, regarding MahaX bribes going live in the mid of May. So stay tuned. Okay. Edward asks again, will we be able to buy and swap Maha directly from the wallet? So the answer is eventually yes. So in our wallet here, as you can see, there are a few features that is very interesting to note, right? Let me see if I can open this in a new tab. Yeah, you can see there is send, swap, receive, and private. So, Edward, what this means is that essentially with the send and receive, it's like a normal wallet. With the swap, it is essentially a connection to something like a Changely or a Binance peer to peer, where you can or a Pancake swap, where you can sort of easily swap any of the assets amongst each other. Initially, for the first version of the app, it will not be there because we want to try and keep it simple. It's very important that things is that that when we do something, we do it as simple and easy as possible, because it's important that we focus not only on building, but we also get something out in the market and get people to use it. There's no point building if there's nobody using it, right? So the very first version of the wallet will be very simple. Just send, receive in a gasless way, nothing else, right? Once we get, let's say 10,000 users or 20,000 or 100,000 users, then we start to add more and more features. But the swap functionality is already live. It just needs to be tested. Test just needs to be liquid enough for people to use it. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Yeah. Um, Johan asks, can mass takers get something extra for the delay in forward launch? Yes, Johan. As mentioned, we are giving a little bit more forward from our share. Like the Maha team also have an allocation, an investment. Like we put an actual money into the forward launch. We're more than happy to give that to you guys, right? We want our community members to be reaping the profits and benefits from the forward protocol as much as they can. If they still don't want it, they can also ask for a refund. We are more than happy to process it, because things change, things change. Sometimes you might need money in a bear market, so we're more than happy to even process a refund for you if things get that desperate. Abhi asks again, I have one request. Please send Maha rewards for this AMA on the Polygon chain. For sure, Abhi. We will do that right away. Dorian asks, could you please tell us how to claim rewards from the old MahaX staking contract? Okay, so Dorian, so basically, if you go to the FAQ, if you go to faq.mahadao.com, you will find a link here that says staking, and that says, I stake my Maha tokens, where can I find it? Uh, so if you stake in one of the old staking pools, you will find links that you can click on, depending on which pool it was, that you can easily sort of click here and find sort of how much and how much you have staked, and with buttons to sort of unstake as well. So here's the unstake button. Let me see if I can show this to you guys. I'm not too sure. Mm, can I do it? Uh, so I can do it. It's just it's just that I had not staked in this wallet some tokens. So let's see here. Yeah. So if you just click connect, you should be able to like unstake right over here. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you sort of get your old MahaX staking contract back. Yeah. Okay. Little early to ask, but will Mahachain use Maha token for gas fees? Abhi, I mean, very early to ask this question. It is a surprise, so I will sort of answer you. I will answer this question very soon, but there is a big surprise with Mahachain, so I don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys. So yeah, let's just keep it at that. Will Maha be launching on Cosmos 2 and be available on Kepler wallet? So Saurabh, the answer is yes. I think we're gonna, because Mahachain is Cosmos based, right? We're gonna have a lot more, a lot more partnerships, a lot more interactions, a lot more AMAs and stuff with the Cosmos wallet, Cosmos ecosystem, and the Kepler wallet. So the answer is yes. Um, so this is the next question is, I'm just going to try. Sorry, are you married, Steven? Honestly, I've had I've had relationships, but the thing is that they get into our work, they get into Maha, they interrupt work. So unfortunately, no, I have not had the time to really focus on other things like marriage. So yeah, very very gutsy question, Daniel. Never thought someone would ask me that. Will Mahachain be EVM compatible? Oh man, Lav, the answer is yes. We're very excited. It's going to be one of the few changes that will be EVM and Cosmos compatible. So when we release the documentation, it'll be like magic. We found ways to convert EVM to Cosmos, Cosmos to EVM, all that sort of stuff in a very simple and easy to use system. So yes, it's going to be EVM compatible. When our t-shirts will be sent, if you fill the form and you stake Maha for 4 years, it is already on the way. If you have not filled the form, we will share you the form again in the description of this video. Please fill it in and we will send your t-shirts right away. uh, Same thing goes with Saurabh, and same thing goes with, I think, SP. We just give you guys a form, fill it in, free t-shirt on your way. uh, Gizmo asks, okay, so we'll take, guys, just two more. Oh my God, there's so many questions. We'll just take two more questions, guys, or two or three more questions. Please don't ask any questions beyond this, because I do want to take care of people's time as well. Okay, Gizmo asks, can you help me migrate my staked Maha to another wallet? The answer is yes. My request is, please reach out to, I guess we would request Dorian, maybe, if you could reach out to Dorian in our Discord, reach out to our Discord and raise this up, and we will try to help you migrate your staked Maha. We can do it, so just raise it up with the team, yeah? What about nodes for the chain? Please elaborate, from Jack. Jack, the Mahachain nodes are going to be proof of stake nodes. You need to stake, you need to hold 2,500 MahaX in your wallet, which is either 10,000 Maha staked for 1 year, or 25,000 Maha staked for 4 years. And at the same time, you need to be voted in by the community, based on the proof of stake consensus that is there. So it works like any proof of stake consensus. So let me share the screen here. This is the staking dashboard, where people will come in. They can, to become a validated node. So you would come here, you click on staking. You would then need to do two things. One is hold 2,500 MahaX, and at the same time be voted in by the community with Maha tokens. So yeah, that is what you can do with the that's the requirements for running the chain. Okay, Ladislav asks, do we have a plan to list Maha on some big tier one exchange? Well, Ladislav, the answer is yes. I recall that you had asked a question about the debt pool as well. Uh, Now we are giving right now 30 to 35,000 Maha to debt pool holders, right? Today's price is roughly what, 150 or $200,000 worth of, I guess, fees or commissions to the Deadpool holders, right? Maha is 3.5 right now. If we do get to a tier one exchange, it does not mean we stop paying because the price of Maha appreciated. It means that we're going to continue to pay until our, because we only take into account the price of Maha at the time of payment, not at the current listing price. Which means I'm pretty sure the Deadpool holders will make a huge gain, a huge win, when obviously Maha gets on the tier one exchanges, right? So the answer is yes. We just have to hit certain milestones with our community, our protocol, and I think we're very close to that. Um, the last few questions is, from what I understand, you say Mahachain is an IBC chain. Can you explain a bit process to on how to go to Cosmos? So it's an IBC chain, it's a Cosmos chain. We just register ourselves with the Cosmos ecosystem, and since it's a fork, it has EVM compatibility as well. Uh, we can always switch between EVM and Cosmos. So all the EVM ERC20 tokens can actually be converted into Cosmos native tokens. And once they're Cosmos native tokens, they can be used in IBC, into blockchain connectivity. So this is something that's going to happen once we go live, and sometime I think Q3, Q4 of this year. Okay. Mm, I am trying to see if I have any more questions. Hey, Steven, where are you from? I think India. Yes, I'm from India. But I've lived in different parts of the world. I've lived poor. I've lived, in a middle class family. So I've seen what it is to live normally. I've seen what it is to live poor. And so because of that, I understand. I'm number one not motivated by money, because I'm rather motivated by change and trying to lift or uplift other people, in financially at least, right? So I've also lived in different parts of the world. I've lived in India, UK, Middle East, Dubai, Toronto. I've visited China as well. I visited different parts of the world, fortunately, to understand what's happening there and what we can do to make a difference. And I hope the vision with Maha is that we become uh, an ecosystem, an economy that does not see poverty, an ecosystem, an economy that does not have uh, uh, capitalism, right? Capitalism to a certain extent, but not crony capitalism. So yeah, so this is sort of like some perspective on what I would like to see MahaDAO become. Do I sleep? Well, there are certain days, Daniel. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, there was I used to do something very stupid. I used to work 48 hours, 2 days straight, without sleeping, and I think it's really stupid because I had like really serious health issues because of it. Um, but I am now sleeping as much as I can. Uh, there have been times though, there have been times where I wake up, I work, and then I get out. I get so exhausted that I come out of my office, turn around, and just sleep, collapse on the floor. Then I sleep on the floor, basically right in front of my desk. So that's just sort of like, that's just what it is. So right, next question. Do you think we should lock our Maha tokens with a single wallet or multiple wallets with certain quantities? Quantity does not matter, but if you want to lock your Maha for different intervals, like I want to lock 1,000 Maha for 1 year, 1,000 Maha for 3 years, 4 years, then you would need different wallets for that. So hope that answers your question. Okay, guys, last question. Okay. My Maha is not the same amount of MahaX. Please fix this for me. Uh, for sure, reach out to our Discord. We can have that answered. And lastly is, okay, two more questions. I saw co-founder of Maha in one of the cricket-related NFT games. Is Maha related to this? We are investors, but we still have yet to. We have a fund where we invest into different projects. That's also why we are able to pay for 2 years of salaries, because we are able to invest and make returns. Uh, we still have all the investments we make are some way or the other related to Maha and ARTH. So pretty soon we would see, Maha and ARTH. integrated with these projects if they become successful. But as they are investments, right? So they can become successful, they can go to the ground. So only time would tell. Last question is, I can't wait for Maha Island party for early adopters. Yes, sir. Maha party in an island for people, and I think the target is Maha at $50. We're giving a party in some island, so so you guys are more than welcome to join us for the Maha party in an island, in a cruise, whatever it is, whatever you guys want. I think we'll figure that out. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you all for joining with us today. I hope you had a wonderful time, listening all the updates. And as mentioned, we are doubling, tripling our team size. We are building more products. We're innovating. We are working, collaborating with more projects. All exciting stuff. Hope to see you guys obviously next month with more updates and more and a bigger community. But with that, thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you have a good weekend ahead. See you guys. Have fun.